Hi guys, it's Shami from Crafts Names and Things. So today we are going to make a canvas. This is another canvas that I decided to do for my best friend Diane. So here you see me just putting down some collage pages. So I'm going to let you watch this part of the process. It's just very easy. I'm just using the DecoArts matte medium, which takes papers down absolutely beautifully. So it's super simple to do. Yep, I just take my brush and brush it on and brush on those beautiful collage papers. Here I'm using a combination of this really beautiful vintage book that I found that has all these gorgeous pages from old newspapers in there. Leisure paper, which you guys know I got a huge stock of if you've been watching my haul videos. And then I have some old songbooks and just lots of good stuff. So I will let you finish watching this process and I'll be back. So here I am just adding in my fluid acrylics. These are from DecoArts, and I love their fluid acrylics. They have such beautiful color, and I love them because they're pretty transparent, and they have a really beautiful finish too. Like, it's not flat like with most acrylic paints. It's actually a little bit glossy and kind of shiny, which I love. So I'm just adding a little bit of water just to make it opaque. I started adding color. I didn't kind of like the way that the canvas was looking. Yeah, and I wanted to make some drips, but that didn't happen. So here I'm just adding some metallic purple paint, which is beautiful. It's a DecoArts one because I did not order any fluid acrylic in purple. So yeah, so I'm using craft paint. Now I'm just adding a little bit of gesso because I wanted to add some white in the canvas. And I'm going to add some stenciling too, but this is just white gesso from DecoArts. Just to kind of pull back that background a little bit. Here I'm just adding this beautiful stencil, DecoArts stencil. It's called Chandelier. It's a really beautiful stencil. And I am using their fluid acrylic in gold, which is beautiful. So I really love that gorgeous color. And it, like, when you put it on at first, it looks like it's not going to show up, but as it dries, it just gives the most beautiful gold color. And it's so easy to use with those DecoArt stencil brushes. So I'm just adding that in, just adding some stenciling just to break up that background a little bit, kind of pull it back. And here I just have a piece of scrap paper. It's vintage book page paper, and I just added a little bit of gold on there because that's where I'm going to do my stenciling. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to apply the paint. I'm going to take a palette knife, again DecoArts. I tried to make purple there, but it didn't work. And I'm just going to scrape on some paint, just to kind of break, and I'm trying to kind of break down that background a little bit of the stencil, the chandelier stencil, but I go a little crazy and I end up loving the results. It's so beautiful with all these different colors. So I just kind of grab all my fluid acrylics that I have and I just kind of go crazy and scrape on a bunch of paint with my palette knife, and I love the way it turns out. So I'm just going to let you watch the process. I had a great time doing it. It was a lot of fun. This took maybe about 40 minutes to do. Okay, so my background's all done, so now I'm going to take my DecoArt stencil, and I love this type of writing. It's really beautiful, and I'm just going to apply the word love, just because friendship is all about love, and I just love this stencil. So what I'm stenciling on is just a piece of vintage book page that I had, that I just applied a little bit of gold paint to, and that's also what I made my heart out of. Here I'm just using a little bit of my gold, actually I think that's purple metallic paint, but I'm going to add a little bit more. And I'm just kind of checking and seeing. I wanted the paper to look kind of aged, and I really wanted it to stand out. And this is a metallic. This is some more of the metallic purple. So I'm just cleaning off my brush a little bit, and I'm adding in some of that beautiful metallic paint. So pretty. I love that purple metallic. I think it's called Purple Pearl. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to apply it to my canvas. And again, I'm using the DecoArts Matte Medium, which is awesome stuff. And I'm applying it to both the paper and the canvas. Sometimes I forget to do that, and I just apply it to the canvas. Because I'm not a person that really cares if things are on there without wrinkles. I think that wrinkles add texture, so I kind of am a go with the flow kind of girl. I just think that it just adds a beautiful letter of texture, and I love it. And it's what makes my art unique. So I'm just applying the heart, and that's basically it, guys. So I'm going to let you finish watching the process. I will come back and show you me applying those beautiful butterflies that I got in Happy Mail, which are beautiful, and that's it. Okay guys, so I'm bringing nice and close so you can kind of see the background, and these are the butterflies that I talked about. They come in about 2 different sizes, so there were large ones and small ones, and I'm just attaching them just again with the DecoArts Matte Medium. But I just love how they kind of cascade across the heart. I just thought that was really beautiful, and I did brush the heart with metallic paint. Here I'm using my DIY paint pens that I made from fine applicator bottles, just to kind of smudge that white paint. I just kind of want to create like a shadow or a white outline. So I just take my fingers and kind of smooth it out. As you guys can see, I'm growing out my nails, so this is not as easy as it was before. Normally I'm a nail biter, but I've been growing them out, so I kind of had to work on getting in those tiny spaces, which you can do with your fingertips a little better. And then I am going to outline the piece of paper. I just wanted to kind of pop off that background because the background's pretty colorful and bright, and I really love bold backgrounds. I don't really like to cover up my backgrounds because I love them probably more than, you know, the vocal points. So I'm just going to let you watch the process. I'm just going to be adding details in the next couple of parts. You'll see me use, I got a Stabilo pen, black pen, and I got a white one too. So I'm just going to go around with the white a little bit just to give it that kind of smudgy look that I love. So yeah, and those were actually, I got them at the art store, and they were a few bucks. I'm going to put them in my birthday challenge in the kit that I'm giving. So yeah, so if you send me a postcard, I'll put the link below to that video, then you will get definitely a set of these pens in black and white. They're super cheap at this art store, so I was super excited to be able to find them. And then I am outlining my butterflies, but I will go over them with that fine liner too, just because they were kind of getting lost in the background. So I'm going to let you finish up watching the process. Like I said, I'm just adding details in the next few minutes, so I'll let you watch, and I'll see you and I'll have pictures at the end. Sorry, I didn't do like I do a summary at the end, just because I wanted to try a voiceover. So let me know if you like this style of listening to me talk, or if you just want me to do an introduction and, you know, show you the end result, and that's it. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please enjoy the rest of the video.